what is your, I mean, obviously you're an ambassador for Alpha, and how does your faith in God really relate to what you do, and how does that help you in those,
Faith's hard to talk about, and I know we're kind of in a church place and it should be easier, but it's intimate and it's kind of, should be personal like that. But for me, my Christian faith's been a real quiet strength, I think, and like a backbone that's run through a lot of the stuff I do. And it's easy to be cynical and when everything's going well, but I don't meet many atheists in the death zone on Everest, and I've learned through so much of my experiences with the military or high mountains, I've learned that it takes a proud man to say he never needs anything. And for me, it's very unreligious and it's not heavy, and it's like finding home is how I feel about it. And it's been a great thing in our family and a good kind of knitter or glue. And, my kids pray for me before I go away, and that, I tell you what, that melts me, It's like my 7-year-old goes, "Bless Baba." And that's it, but, wow. Yeah.
I got told that you're an awesome guy, that you have a quiet faith, and you're a devoted family man. Do you like that? Oh, and that you like Juice Plus. Do you like that description, the Juice Plus, but not so much?
Yeah, I think it's pretty on the ball. I love adventure. I love all these things. I love the mountains. I love the bonds you create with people when you're under pressure and the fluff of life gets blown away and it's raw and you see what people are really made of in difficult places. And I thrive off that. I come alive in these wild places. And that's one part of my life, but my family is huge for me, and it's, my life is about, I do my work, and then I get home, and the rest is just the fluff, and I could be on the road every day of the year doing press or whatever, and I don't want to do that, I just want to do my job and get home, and that's what matters to me, Yeah.
Well, one of our speakers this year at our Hillsong conference, coming up in July, is Nicky Gumbel, who's a good friend as well, and heads up Alpha courses worldwide, which has been quite a revolution in itself, in that many, many people have come to faith through Alpha courses. And can you tell us just real quick about your own experience with Alpha? And Nicky.
Nicky's an old friend, but the Alpha courses are really, it's a simple introduction to the Christian faith is what it is in a nutshell, and it's a chance once in a life, I think, to ask some of the big questions. And for me, that was really important. And I did it with Shara when we just got married. And it was a real, very low pressure, very cool, very mellow, fun chance to ask some of these questions. And I've seen it help so many people find that kind of quiet faith. And, so I kind of, for me, it's easy to recommend because it helped me. So, I kind of do that when I can.
So one of the questions people have been asking in the city is, why Hillsong?
I don't know, we were filming in New Zealand, the earthquake stuff happened, I wanted to do this big event over there, I was coming here, I knew what you guys would be going through, I thought it'd be great to get a chance to, instead of just filming and getting out of there like I normally do, there's been such a wave of enthusiasm for the show from this country, and that moves me, and it's great to get a chance to actually meet, some of the guys who enjoy the show, and if we can do that and then help with the flood stuff, and, you guys are an amazing organization, and you reach so many of, young people, and that's what the show is about, and, I ask the question in my life lots, why not, rather than why, and why not,
That's good.
You take a lot of obviously risks on men versus wild. How's that refer to your faith? Do you find yourself taking risks with your faith in that sort of thing with God?
My faith's pretty messy and pretty stumbling, and I get riddled with doubts and everything the whole time, self-doubts and doubts in my faith. But you know what? That doesn't matter. That's life. That's okay. What I know that runs through that is that my faith says I'm held, and it's okay. I have a lot of risk in my job, and I struggle a lot with that element of it, that I have a family and I have that risk, and, it's an unresolved struggle, I think, a lot of the time. But, you know, it's my job, and I have to listen to that quiet voice that is an instinct that I've developed over the years from these places about where the danger always comes from, and I try and listen to that and just make sure we get it right always.